When you have to use the restroom, does it take you more than a second to decide which one to use, the male room or the female room? Well, what if you're transgender? A lot of times, people who are transgender consider themselves to be a third sex. What this means is that they are neither male nor female. And for those who do consider themselves a specific gender, having strict constructs of gender in public can cause discrimination. So why is having male and female designated bathrooms a bad thing? Well, as I stated before, it causes discrimination. The male and female designated rooms shows signs of what men and women are supposed to look like and be like, when in fact that is not true for everyone. Another reason why this is harmful is because behind the closed doors of a restroom, there can be physical and verbal bullying and abuse. Along with the physical and verbal abuse, there can also be psychological effects on those who are transgenders. For instance, the stress of knowing the public does not accept their identity and the fear of being bullied or discriminated against can cause depression and/or anxiety. What can we do to fix this? Well, there are a lot of support groups and options, but probably the most beneficial option would be to get gender-neutral bathrooms in public areas. The reason why this is the most beneficial is because it automatically shows acceptance of the transgender identity in public. Not only that, but there are no structural changes that need to happen to a bathroom for this to occur. A gender-neutral sign over the old one is all that it takes to convert a bathroom. For how easy this transition would be, it can be a small starting ground for bigger changes to come in the transgender equality movement. How can you help? Any person can help change this issue in our country. There are a lot of ways this can be done. The first way would be to start a local campaign. If you're really interested in this issue, you can go to your community and start a campaign to help change sexist bathrooms. Along with that, you can go to your local politicians and show them how important this change is for your community. You yourself can also physically change this. If you own a public restroom, you can choose to change it to a gender-neutral bathroom. Lastly, if you do not feel comfortable with any of these options, you can become an advocate for this issue. What this means is that you can share your ideas with others without having to persuade them to do anything, and just by the fact of you sharing your ideas can help them understand this issue. By spreading awareness, we can help spread change. A good place to start would be to visit transequality.org. At this website, you can find out the current news that is going on in the transgender community, along with tips on how to help out. If you go to the Take Action bar and click on Work Locally, you will find out a lot of helpful tips on how to further this movement. Any help is enough to make a change.